drive it, and then I'll upload the stuff to there.
Alright, and what's your vision with your haircut?
Just enough to spike. I'm going to a wedding.
And like a tube with a taper on the side with forward and up or something?
Yeah, we start with that.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
There you go, tube really sick. Let these guys see what that vision was. Fucking, this is the vision, guys. From that's how it looks now.
How y'all doing?
Oh yeah. Hey guys, this is Frosty Cold and everything. You want to shout out your info and everything?
Yeah, so Frosty Cold, I do music, hip hop. I'm on Spotify, all the platforms. Frosty with 2 T's, Cold with a K. So this is gonna be a transformation. I've been going to about a year now, right?
Yeah. Wait, that you've been here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's been over that.
A little over a year now.
Yeah, he's been here for a long time.
So
Consistently too.
I've seen it when there was no graffiti on the wall.
Oh yeah. And now did you see the ceiling?
Yeah, the ceiling looks real good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, it'll be perfect for when we do the music video.
Oh, yeah, that would be sick.
I'm actually about to release the my first like production wise for music video.
And what does that mean, like production or like how?
Like shot it at the Butterfly Pavilion in Colorado.
Yeah, I saw that. I know where that is too.
Yeah, so I was the first artist ever to do that.
Sick.
Which is pretty cool. So that will be coming out on YouTube shortly.
And what are you waiting for that to come out?
I'm just waiting on some credits and some like to thank the Butterfly Pavilion. Just waiting on that to come back. And then I was just kind of waiting for enough buzz from that song, which people requested all the times now. So.
Dude, did you have paint in your head?
Yeah, so I did breast cancer awareness.
Or praise Jesus, because I was going to say, thank God. I started to see that, I was like, that better be paint.
Yeah, for Isleta, we were doing breast cancer awareness for the last show.
And what is it, some wash up shit or?
Yeah, it's just like one of the stuff that's like super hard to get out of your hair.
One that actually works. It was like, ah.
Yeah. It's not blood.
Oh yeah, I knew it wasn't that. I was like, oh shoot.
But it's funny because like when it like came up on my beard and stuff, it looked like blood. The shop's been good.
Yeah, it's been busy. Nope, it's been good. Everything is good. I just want to work on this filming and everything now.
Yeah.
We took all that to the next level.
Yeah, because my buddy's doing it on Facebook right now. Like his videos.
And does he have a YouTube or?
He does, but he's not using that as much because like he's doing a lot of he's an artist as well, so he's doing a lot of like reels on Facebook and just started making bonuses now.
That's it. And what I'll also like have you do too is like, and what I'll hire you to do is with the actual like, since I do the filming in here, but like we should go somewhere and do some haircuts or whatever and have it filmed, like just go bust them out in some sick areas, like you know, that place where you hold the mitts or whatever for Jackson, go take a UFC dude up there and do a haircut.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. That one I could probably just film standing on the thing. But like the one I would say use, like let's just go bust out a couple people somewhere on the street and then, you know, do like one of those cuts.
Yeah.
Just go ask if you, hey, you want a haircut? Like it would have been dope to do Balloon Fiesta and then.
It was so rainy.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna work.
Yeah.
And I didn't have the proper stool or seat or. I had a chair that was like, man, you could have fit in there for sure, just because you're tall.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I mean, I'm gonna just go go park downtown and then get out, have this shit, go cut some homeless dudes here, do, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, just be like, hey, you want a haircut? He's like, oh yeah, and just, you know.
That would blow up.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
I'm down to go do it anytime. And you'll be the one holding the camera. Different haircuts. You can see this taper knife. How we can kill it. Wait guys, this is just one way of doing a taper that I'm going to show you. Look, so what I'm concentrating on is just kicking this up because I'm going to blend from there into a 0.5. So I'm not really concentrated on any of this. I'm concentrated on the lift when I get to right here. Because watch, it's going to make it real easy to do that. And look, I'm concentrated on that lift. So that lift in the back is what I... So you guys look at that. It's this lift right here. And so I can also use it as a guide if I feel like it. So that right there, instead of just blending that out, I'm gonna go ahead and kick this bottom one in. And this just kicks in like that. Look, I could even kick just a little space of it in at a time. If I feel like it, it's like that. And see guys, you can already see how that's starting to formulate.
Is that the same for like the ears too?
For the sides, like how blending?
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit different. Watch. We'll see. I'll see when I get there just to see, because everything is going to be custom and it is going to be a slightly different. Watch, you guys check this out and then watch, and then I can't wait to show you the sides too, because that's a very important part of this. And look, I just have the half guard closed, and then I'm going to slightly open it and kick it out. It's like, okay, I have it there, kick it out just a little bit, go back down. I'm just going to customize where I want it. I just wanted you guys to see it because this, I could do it 100,000 different ways. This is just one way that I chose to show you guys. And I wanted you to see me do it. I don't just want you to see my haircut at the end and be like, oh, that's, you know, oh, that's sick. How did, you know, it's like, this is how easy this shit is too. It's like, just so you can see it. But guys, a little more custom on that side just because, you know, where it is and how it is and how the head forms and how I knock it off. And so you guys will get easy too. And look, if you want to get a little closer to the truth to that is, just lift the skin up. And then it allows you to just, you know, blend right in. And then see guys, one more little tiny, let me even look at him in my mirror. This is how I do it. I get to look right. Oh yeah, that's fire. Let's watch. I'll show you and then we'll bust his sides out and you can see how that is. And this guy has really good hair. That's why it's able to watch. You guys can, I'll do it with any kind of hair. Guys, see how I just knocked that right back in, and that's pretty perfect right there. Now, look, check this out. Frosty was mentioning the sides, and look, watch. The sides look, there's two ways I can do it. I can do the guide, or I can just kick it in. I'll show you both. So watch, here's with no guide, just straight OG way of doing it. And we know we have a beard there too, so I'm gonna keep that in mind that I'm gonna, blend through that. Let me just give that a light. In part 2, he'll be having a beard trim. So look, I'm gonna start it just like this. A little bit different with this side. Watch. Nice. See, I knocked that in and watch. Look, I just want to come over here, and I'm allowed to do this, so I can just come right over here with the corner of the guard and I'm just making a little bit of a rainbow right down here. Just shadow work right here, just to kind of customly, give it that effect that it's just flying away. There's no ending and no beginning, and I just rock it in like that. That's how easy the side of the taper is. The other way, if I want to make a guide, and I just open it up, and I go like that. Remember, get ready for the 0.5 to go in. I just come down here like that. And I clip like that and watch. And look at the hair, guys. Look at the way it's going. Look at the way the hair is. It's not rocket science. There's a little bit of quantum mechanics involved with it. It's not rocket science. See you guys looking, if I want to come back and then I clock that in, all I do is clock it in like that. And see that? Look at his taper already, how that is. I haven't even rocked his top. He has really good hair, like I say. So
and the sideburns kind of blend in with it.
Yeah. Yeah, just so it rocks right in, and then in part 2 they can see your beard trim and everything. But watch, look at his hair on top. He has good hair, guys. Watch, I'm going to show you how to properly take it down shorter, but add that texture and direction still at a shorter level. And I have a trick to that, so I'm going to show you now. And you can just watch. This is all I'm not going to explain a whole lot to you. You can just peep and see.
Trick number 3.
Alright, since he wants it closer, instead of reverse point cutting, I'm gonna hit it like this. Best shears in the world, Mizutani.com. I know they're so fired, don't even tell them I sent you. I don't even care. Motherfuckers will enhance your haircut tremendously. I don't get paid from the company. I don't work for the company. I really don't even care about the company, guys. It's just the shears are fired. So you guys, that's a little side blend right there that like when they have something little like that, like even maybe or that's just kind of busting out, so you can just kill it like that. And it's nothing.
Also, what's cool about those shears too, you can look pretty cool doing the little tricks and stuff too.
Yeah, I agree. The guys, since you brought it up, and well, actually, you know, you get the point. It's like it's fucking these all day, every day. Guys, and I want to say this Shear company, look, straight up, I know they're expensive and everything, but they're straight dank. They're fire. And the thing is, that company, I've had them send me stuff. I've paid for shears. I've sent my shears out. And they're all over $1,000 each. Dude, they'll never burn you and never screw you. So that's, you know, just straight coming from me. They've always sent them. They've always done everything. Go follow Mizutani on social media. Go check him out at least. You know, Mizutani official on Instagram.
Spell that out.
Mizutani. So Mizutani, and then official or Mizutani USA or. And then the owner is Hiro Mizutani, Hiro, and then Mizutani. There's a guy, Bart Mizutani, that will sharpen your shears and everything. So he's in San Francisco. They have another main headquarters out there. But guys, get with them if their shears are too expensive and you might not know if you want them or not. Just give them a call and tell them to send you a pair and everything, and you could try them out.
Pretty cool that you can try them out.
Yeah, and they should let them do that. I mean, you know, they did let me, but I had a, you know, bigger social media to where it's like I think they knew that I wasn't gonna burn them and everything. But they should, you know. If you live in a bigger city, they probably have someone that, you know, has those shears, you know, on display or whatever. They're not here though in Albuquerque. The closest one is in Texas and everything. I should tell them to send me the shears and post them over here for all the people in Albuquerque and everything. I'll text her later on today and everything. Do you want to have a lineup or without a lineup? You want to have it lined up at all or without?
Whatever you.
I'll lightly, yeah, I got you. Watch it. That'll be sick. Oh yeah, I'll have it perfect now. Just because watch, that'll be sick too. Just to have a light words.
Yeah.
Guys, the funny thing too, for all you barbers out there, I see you guys with 1,000 pairs of clippers and everything. It's like I have tons of clippers. I only use these. You know what I mean? Like it's just I use them for everything. That's how fire these are. The Babyless Pro FX, whatever. You know, and it's like, which ones are these? These are the Babyless Pro Valère FX2s or X2s. And these clippers are fire. you guys, I have the brand new ones too. I just don't think there is. I don't think there is fire. They're all right. These older ones or whatever, are just straight. You know, I'm used to them and they're elite. But they're both, you know, they're both good for sure. That's fine. I can really see that. Guys, I'm the kind of weirdo. It's like all you have to do is show me a picture and I can do it. It's that easy. It's fucking show me a picture, or you know, in Frosty's case, he could tell me something. I already know what it is that he wants and everything else. I'm going to use these to add texture when I use shorter hair. That way I can just kind of lifting his hair to add it. It's at a shorter level. If I put my fingers here, I won't grab a grip.
Same company with those?
Yeah, Mizutani, same company. Yeah, I'll even, guys, look, now that he brings that awesome question up, look, these are Mizutani, these are my blending shears. The best of the best, those are $800. These are my all-around detail shears. I think these were almost $2,000 after being sprayed and everything. And then I also have a couple more pairs of shears in this awesome case. Shout out to Mizutani. They gave this to me. They like me. I like them too. This is these are my Damascus shears. I think these were $1,500. They're all handmade in Japan. They all have individual sheaths. And these are my nano powder metal shears. And in there it says nano powdered metal. And these are actually built with a carbon resin fiber bearing. They don't have a screw like these traditional shears do. These ones have a carbon resin fiber bearing on the inside of them. And the ergonomics are different. They're built for power. They curve the blade here. The nano powder really grips the hair. So I use them for texture and direction. So every shear like serves a purpose. If you had to go with just one pair, get the D17 swords. And before spraying them and everything, they're fairly cheap. Just, I think $1,200 plus tax. And good luck getting them sprayed and everything, guys. They just hooked me up and everything, so they weren't even taking anyone in on any of the custom work. So I got lucky, got to send them off to Japan, and then they did that for me and everything. And the shear does make the difference, dude. Frosty,
Yeah.
it really does. Like I would tell all these barbers out there, it's like, dude, you because a lot of them I've heard before is like, oh, I can use these, and it just is. It's like start using good shit, and you know everything will. Integrity is the number one thing. You guys, the back of, and I'll take this. This is one of the best razors in the game, Irving Barber Company, straight blade. I just come right here and I clean the perimeter up. Guys, I'm gonna bust the clay. 1821 man-made.
And it smells good too.
Yeah, it smells amazing. And see, guys, this is the haircut. Watch. Let's see what Frosty thinks of it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Oh, good. And stay tuned for his beard trim.